Good morning, I'm Vidi. Today we have Viña Cheesecake, the world's creamiest cake. A cake that comes from the Basque Country, from the old town of San Sebastián, which is very simple and incredibly creamy. The ingredients are super easy. 500 grams of cream cheese, 4 large eggs, 250 ml heavy cream, 200 grams of white sugar, and 20 grams of flour. We don't need anything else but this. As always, I list the ingredients in detail below in the description box. If not, you already know. Pause, paper, and pen. Let's start the recipe. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees with heat on top and bottom, as it heats up almost as quickly as it gets ready. In a large bowl, we're going to pour in all the cream cheese. There we go. And we're also going to add the sugar. We're going to thoroughly mix these two ingredients with a mixer. You can do it with a hand whisk, but it will take you much longer. Let's add some power. Bam, bam, until the ingredients are well combined. Alright, we got it. Did this cream turn out great? So, next step, the whole eggs go in, with whites and yolks, no frills. Also, beating by hand or with an electric mixer, we're going to mix our eggs into the cream. Here we go. You have to beat it well. Let the mixture get some air, oxygenate it until we have something like what you see in the image. Super creamy, right? Time to add the cream. 250 ml of cream, little by little, without stopping beating. Let's keep adding it. There it goes, as you can see in the image. As you can see, it's very easy. We just need a large bowl to fit all the ingredients and add them gradually. Next ingredient is the flour. It's best to sift it, because that way we'll get a creamier cake texture, and it takes very little effort. Man, with a strainer or sifter, we just go for it. It's 20 grams, and once we have it, we stir and beat. Yes, sir. You can see how easy this recipe is, and we're almost done. How long did it take us? 5 minutes in total? Not much. Come on. A piece of baking paper. We've moistened it. Crumpled, it allows us to work and becomes almost like fabric. We're going to use a tall mold, about 20 or 21 centimeters, and it should be tall because the cake rises a lot while baking. Don't worry if it looks like it's going to overflow, because it will go back down later. There you have it. Let's spread it out well so it covers the entire base of our cake. Springform pan, a cake pan, and we pour our mixture inside. There it goes, all the way to the edge. When it bakes, it'll rise, but that's fine because it'll settle later. We want it to rise a lot. There it goes into the oven at 200 degrees, and you need to bake it for 45 minutes. 45 minutes. After some time, it'll look like this. You can see that it has risen a lot. It looks like a hat, and it moves a lot, almost like a flan. I'm going to do the test so you can see it. Don't worry about that, because later it will go down and settle. We need it to turn out like this. Super creamy. We'll wait for the cake to cool down a bit, and then we'll keep it in the fridge for at least 6 hours. I kept it in the fridge overnight, and look at how amazing it looks. As you can see, it has settled and turned out super creamy thanks to the parchment paper trick. It won't stick. So we remove the paper, and then with a bit of skill, and gently, because like I said, the cake is very creamy, we're going to take off the paper. The easiest way is to separate the sides. You can see it looks really good, and once we have it, I'm going to use a plate, which I'll place on top without pressing, gently. Let's flip it over. On the count of 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Now we'll slowly remove the paper underneath. Is this the same? This is the hardest part. Man, the cake is well baked, so you can remove the paper without any problem. It's almost like a cupcake. Well, now we have it upside down, so we place, in my case, a little wooden tray that looks really cool, which is where I'm going to present it. And we turn it over. And there we have our cake. Look at how amazing it looks, how tall, how thick, and it must taste really good. Here we go. To the table, La Viña Cheesecake, the creamiest cake in the world. It's really good. I'm gonna cut it so you can see how it looks. Reese. Roos. Super creamy, super tall, super juicy, and super tasty. Who wants more Basque cheesecake? There's a reason it's won a ton of awards. Besides being super easy, it's because it's delicious. Here you go. I'm going to flip it all the way over. Wow, that looks great. Rice, Roos.